my like general MO is I will go to the ends of the earth to not fire a band member, because the moment you shake that core up, you're hurting the overall arch of the band and where they're going to go. So for me, it's like that's where the like background of producing and engineering and having like just a big toolbox full of tricks comes in to play. It's like, you know, okay, the guitar player, his timing sucks. How do we deal with this? Well, let's hide a DI under the couch, and then when he goes to lunch, we'll move all of his guitars, reamp it through his rig. He'll never know. I've actually done that.
I was there.
Yeah. There's, you know, okay.
We'd lock the front door.
Yeah. I literally had someone post it at the front door, like when you see them walking down the street, let me know. Replaying someone's parts while they're gone.
Yeah.
And this is only in dire circumstances. I don't do this out of like ego or anything. Patience, you know, having a lot of patience with someone and encouragement to try to like, most musicians can do better if they're just coached right, you know? And I think that there's only been a few times where I've had to be like, man, we got to reassess, you know, this. But I think coming from the band world and like having session guys play my parts, you know, back in the day and stuff like that, I just really value, if the band values each other, then I'm going to fight to the ends of the earth to keep that intact. Because I think it's important. Especially in Nashville, man, it's like every band is like two guys that are really into it, and then they have a rotating cast of the rest of the deal. And it's like, that's not a band, you know? I want to see like 4 or 5 guys that are do or die, you know? So when I get that, even if one of them is like not up to snuff, let's get in there, you know? The interesting thing to me about like the band versus solo artist is, you know, with the solo artist, most of your budget goes to hiring session players, and most of the guys around here can play whatever you throw at them. And so a lot of the recording process becomes like, okay, what's the sound of this record going to be? Because we could go any direction with these guys. And you're not really coaching them like, hey, you could do that better, because they do it 5 days a week, you know. It's more kind of coaching the overall, what do we want this to sound like and how do we get there? With a band, they already have the vibe. They've already got usually their parts kind of, they've got a sound and it's pretty much there. And your job is more, how do we get them to play at a level that is exciting, and when you hear it back, it's like, this is the best of who these guys are. And I like both approaches, man. I mean, I'm probably more a fan of the band deal, but it's also fun to kind of have your buddies that have played on records for you in the past come back and get to dig in on another project. So anyway.